girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Buena gente, acá se nuevamente con la serie de Genshin. Vamos a ir con historia. No hice nada prácticamente. Y lo que sí tengo para tirar un tirito de 20. Así que vamos a grabarlo. A ver qué nos sale. Noel. No te puedo creer. Bueno. Noel. En fin. Oh, mira. Bárbara. Buenísima. Noel y Bárbara. Gente por este lado. No sé, el juego ya nunca lo entendí. ¿Cómo funciona? Esto es 18. Me vuelve a comprar. Otro arco. Espada real. No hay otra espada que. Tenía 40 aumento de crítico un 8%. A larga real. Tengo 40 aumento crítico. Ah, lo ves. Lo ven. Bueno, en fin, lo que sí tenemos es. Tenemos. Constelación de Bárbara. La 10 segundos, muy bien. Y constelación de Noel. Atacar cuando estando en el estado de limpiar. Igual en corazón el efecto de restauración de vida y guardar de corazón será del 100%. Para, ¿qué? Para atacar, estando en los estados de hora de limpiar y guardar el corazón. Guardar el corazón. En un cuerno de roca a la cual inflige daño geo. Aumenta la proporción de ascenso en el escudo. Tiene el siguiente efecto: ataques normales y ataques cargados en el golpeo en objetivo. La posibilidad de generar vida a todos los miembros del equipo. Ah, esto también cura. Ajá, y esta. Abriendo poder cargar. Después no tiene el siguiente efecto: ataque con mayor AD, convierte daño de ataque en daño geo. El incremento de ataque es proporcional a su defensa. Ah, me hago che. Cuando está fuera de escena, si la vida del personaje activo es inferior al 30%, ocurrirá automáticamente el siguiente efecto: el personaje recibe inmediatamente un escudo que absorbe 400% de defensa de Noel. Amigo, no está tan mala. Igual no es lo mejor, pero vamos hacia arriba. Uy, la madre que lo repelí. Acá hay un geoculto, pero sé que le falta 10 metros, 12 metros.
Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Bueno, estos son personajes
A sigil of permission?
que me imagino que
You
van a
came
salir.
prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Yao.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the
Viviendo,
rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adept. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Wait a sec, we came? Ugh!
What?
really does think Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adeptus.
Vamos a... todos ahí.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes, the Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti, but most of them only know how to protect Liyue. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot.
It's not, boss lady, it's just... Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, well, if you want to know my opinion...
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for them.
Will be Come to think of it, I've never seen... How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Wow, never heard of that one. But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adeptus...
Saludable y saludable, bueno. Pasa una ensalada saludable. Uy, no sé ni hablar. Vamos a afanar un poco de comida por aquí. Vamos un poquito de comida por acá. Tenemos una nueva receta. No. Full de almendras. Bien. Entonces, dijimos que ensalada saludable. Una. ¿Qué dice esta? Bueno, si viene un resultado de ataque. Nice. Bien. ¿A todo esto cuánto te da? 9%. No es mucho, pero... Y el otro era... ¿Cuál era? Tofu de tofu, una cosa así. Tofu de almendra este. O sea que tengo que hacer esto. Ah, no.
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram!
Whoa, this chef guy's serving...
I see. If it's for the... But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert.
And why is...
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too, but my hands... Because, a traveler once told me that this inn, and then just now, in the kitchen...
This chef looks so intimidating, but...
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check...
Vamos a la cocina. Ahora.
Doesn't seem to be any...
Lol. Vamos a seguir. Yo quiero seguirla.
What? You...
Okay, so he's useless. Forget it. Let's just go see...
Genshin, ¿quieres hablar con 35 personajes? No.
Scared of something so...
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the
divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go... Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortals, so as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how should we...
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil for...
¿Ese es el cuadro maldito? Amigo. Está como un tarado viendo volver. Ok. Primer sello de testigo. Segundo sello de testigo. Ok. Un mundo donde puedas ver todo el sello de testigo. Pero me cago en mi vieja. Ese es el sello. Hasta el... aquí para arriba entonces. Hoy vamos a ver con los botones. Ese que no quiere escalar, loco. Tiene que subir a robot.
What I've heard.
Ah. Busca un lugar donde veas todo el sello de Ligüe. ¿Cómo era el sello caragoma este? Acá hay otro.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time!
Ahí se van a usar para poco y nada realmente, ¿eh? Está. Bueno.
She doesn't know when to give
Oh,
up.
no vas a
This old decrepit ruin guard. Surely it's not possessed.
A touch of frost. Swift and merciful.
By royal decree.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. But how?
Silly churl, Billy. Silly Billy, Billy. Haunting things isn't nice. Chilly. Now listen here. Oh, okay. Dusky Mingoti. Next time, if you don't come and play, Dusky.
Cinco hits y se columpia. Bueno, vamos a de nuevo acá arriba.
What? You... Wow, I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment.
Fue al menos.
My hands are steadier than ever now that she's...
Gracias. Y deberíamos...
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again.
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never the ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played? I will seek Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but our god is the god of contracts after.
Wait, Paimon still has one last question. That little mean.
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her.
Bien. ¿Dónde tenemos que ir ahora? Lugar y el porro que convertirás. Vamos acá arriba así hacemos más rápido. No. Creo que estaba detrás.
What should I put in my letter?
¿Podrían ascender a nivel 60 los personajes tal vez?
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response, they've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the... They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came. If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, but I can help you with that. Give me some time. Time to find someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down.
Bien. Libro 1, acto 1 completado. Guerra entre los morenitos. Camino siguiente día. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Camino. Que no me lo marcan. Ah, espera el siguiente día. Ok. Vamos a hacer una cosilla mientras. Nivel 50. ¿Qué necesitamos para ascenderla? Este está en nivel 49. Vamos a darle estos 50. Nos falta para ascenderlo. Vida, defensa, ataque. Este nivel 40 todavía no ascendí. Vamos a mejorar el muñeco este. 950, 500. Che, escalan como el culo. No, perdón, básico 170. Vida básico, 20, no, perdón. 420. Oh, no tengo ninguno de esto, ok. Me llama la atención Noelche, que también cura. Y otra bárbara que no vendría mal, pero vamos a dejarlo así. Por el momento vamos a subir solamente estos. Y esta probablemente también la suba. Y la contra la mierda. A ver que gasta 115, no sé qué hacer. No, esta en realidad, esta pega. Mientras más pega, más cura esta. 50% de ataque de Jin. Por eso le puse todo artefacto que aumenta el ataque. Ataque. ¿Dónde está este? Una plumita azul. ¿Esto qué es? Una plumita azul. Corazón del viajero. Aquí. Vamos a ver el crítico. No tengo ninguna mejor, che. Elemental 20. Ataque. Ah, pero este ataque plano. Ningún ataque porcentaje. ¿Esto qué es? Médico itinerante no me interesa. Y esta vida. Desde el berserker. Vida. Bueno, es que ataque, porcentaje. Bien. Vamos a esperar el siguiente día. Tenemos que hacer el siguiente. Paimon. Reloj. Y vamos a darle mediodía. Yo tengo que dar otra vuelta.
do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my
¿Será siguiente día de juego o sea siguiente día de... no, creo que debe ser juego.
Two absent.
Ahora con el personal del banco. A ver si soy un tarado, si estaba la puerta ahí. Atrás. No, no lo pongo.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells—
What agreement? Oh, the thing about it.
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the heart—
Where is...
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have think the flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinyue Ki. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway,
Uno, dos, vamos. Va.
Aha, you made— As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Cheese—
so where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the—
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Ahora qué trae entre manos este. Tiene pinta de ser geo.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive, and we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who want—
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard—
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in—
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still— I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's—
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. And in years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the chief...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been cut.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course...
Precisely. Only by participating in the right... If we are agreed, come with me.
Bueno.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
Aquí no podemos robar nada. ¿Con eso? ¿No? ¿Qué? ¿Sentarse? No, tampoco. ¿Se puede fabricar arma de 5 estrellas? Vamos con este. A mí este tiene una estrellita ahí, pero no sé. Yes.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler. Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in...
What would Child get out of us doing the rite of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain...
Con el fondo presionado por un orden punteo, no sé qué. ¿Dónde hay que ir?
Here is consumer psychology.
Secundaria. Vamos a tomar esa misión secundaria. Pero bueno. 24. De acuerdo.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it.
Betting? No!
Noctilucus Jade, of Radiant Grade at the very...
Radiant Grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see, you're not... What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me? If it were me, the answer...
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, more. It is as you say.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying?
If one must always consider Mora before act. All Mora is currency, but...
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, evaluating the quality of Noctilucus Jade is indeed very tricky. As only after the item made using Noctilucus Jade has taken if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by...
Whoa! To think
But there is a way to truly evaluate this. A fool sees the pointer and misses the...
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher it... I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh?
Bueno.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would... Not buying? Come. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These...
Oh, you flattered me, but if I'd taken off even a...
But wouldn't something this thin go...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
La cocina Zhongli.
You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place where people come and...
Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the meat. Now, let's pack those...
Toma el pingo acá. Me parece que por acá. Sí, ya puedo subir.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit hairy, but we gotta cut the line.
Swift and merciful.
By royal decree.
Goodness gracious.
Wind, hear me.
Fíjense que saca mucho más de este. No, no. A ver si vamos a usarla.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is.
Bueno, vamos a tener que usar ahí. Piro. Vamos a...
Outrider Amber, reporting. That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Electrons are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue with your nap.
Hola, se lo voy a cambiar.
Swift and merciful. Spirit Blade, attack!
By royal decree.
Pasa que no. Mire.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Electros? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're rapidly ruining their food.
From whence you came!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It
Vamos
was
al
so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we? Bet you can't keep up with me.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you, which...
No sé.
Exactly. That's the one behind.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one,
Then we'll take a box of the third type.
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but...
I suppose it would...
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used. Alas. Alas, all things must pass. Well...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off...
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boy.
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself,
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this?
Now that we've made our choice, let's...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have... As I thought. I did...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Terrace.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must...
Vamos para allá. Ahora sí me acabo de tirarme directamente del techo. Un cofre. Pero hay que ir viendo porque aparece muy por todos lados. Un cofre bueno encima. Mismo.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, it's...
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Qixing have acquiesced to using the...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky also, the,
Traditionally, we call it the exu...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have... These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvi...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limit. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital in Liu, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfume.
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making.
It's time for Zhongli's lecture.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Bueno, vamos al mercado. Espero que tenga ahí el computador. Si no, hay un cofre.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt! Hey, boss, do you sell
silk flowers? We
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid...
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the... Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical change.
Wow! A true connoisseur!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most. But this silk flower, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that?
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about since these flowers will be used to glow.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to...
Please, it's the...
Parece que me está
So,
cagando.
now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking...
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
130 metros. Agua, vamos rápido.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny...
Wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joke. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is... Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan...
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you...
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan.
Thanks, Lan. Ok, Chimín. Verlo.
Hello. How may...
We've come to ask you a question.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume...
Oh, well, that said, some of the cosmetics I use are... Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade...
Yingar? Oh, as in...
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Bueno, vamos a ver a Chinga. Vamos para el otro lado. Qué hermosa ciudad, está muy bien hecha. Chinga.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town. Look, actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you
Oh,
can
la puta
sew.
madre.
Where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? Or somewhere closer to home will do. I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, while I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Ay, Acuario. Recoger agua. No quiere que recoja agua.
News. I'll bring you there.
This
Agua.
water will do now. I need you to extract this. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm. So now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process.
Ok. El aceite esencial de todo ser. Utilizamos este esencial del anhelo. Qué pena que no tenga ninguno bueno. Utilizar. Bien. Utilizar. ¡No! ¿Qué dice? Ah, sí, está bien. Bien. Este tengo sí puedo hacer. Dos. ¿Qué para este? No, bueno. Vamos.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a... You must take care to control the heat during this process. If so, please focus on... Don't waste a drop of that essence now.
Un poco de perfume, ok.
All three perfumes are ready. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a... All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Hey there.
Yo paso. Bueno, en fin, pasamos. Opa. Vamos a... Todo espejeo. Bueno, seguimos, no sé qué onda que se había muerto.
We've brought them different
Compared to the... That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of... This is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older...
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that...
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon. Let's hope the Chising can catch the...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our purpose.
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow...
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to come...
Ah, I have certain reasons why I can't...
Man, what?
Vamos a ir para... Uy. Ajá. Este de escalar yo creo que fue la solución. La señora Pinidi.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slap...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes. The rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. Mr. Lapis harbor is like a mountain of dry... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to buy... It has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall when it stopped. Oh, these old bones are so...
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it, and... we can help with chores if you...
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny? What?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is so...
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean, Earl?
Una tetera super mágica. Oh, okay.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help the old lady clean up.
A touch of frost. One with my blade.
Estos explotan. Verán. Que va a haber una recompensa ahora. Me imagino que no. Parecen los puzzles del pájaro.
Do you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
From whence you came!
Ah, me caí. Qué hijo de puta que soy. Bueno. Bicho pesado.
A touch of frost.
Oh. Me characó. Bueno, en fin. Aguante sin querer matar. Pues tan hijo de puta.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing valve, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Puede ser.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. Like, don't they all live in Trillium Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Spirit Blade! Attack! Force my blade!
Oz, reveal thyself!
From whence you came! One with my blade!
Pero como rompe los huevos.
A touch of frost! Spirit Blade! Attack!
By royal decree.
Swift and merciful!
Ah, seguimos.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Oz, reveal thyself!
Spirit Blade! Attack! Force my blade!
By royal decree!
As you wish, sweet Fräulein.
if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are cheesing. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old...
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal, but no matter what, we have always to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the right of part. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine is so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if we haven't met in a while anyway, it would be nice to... Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
Bien, coloca por favor la campana por llegar a los lugares.
Please be mindful of your personal
Vamos por allá. Vamos a agarrar un X.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't...
That tone does not suit you. Still, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next.
Cometa.
Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. I will explain it to you. But our next course...
Oh, sure.
Muy feliz. Bueno gente, vamos a dejar este capítulo por acá. Esta misión está más larga que la mierda, antes de ir y venir. Parece el correo. Así que, bueno gente, vamos a transportarnos acá. Vamos a dejar acá. Misión se me cortó en el medio, no sé qué, como que se reconectó, no sé si se cayó el servidor o fue mi internet. Así que bueno gente, espero que les esté gustando. Nos estamos viendo. Chau.